Hello everyone, my name is Pinky Chaudhary and my topic for today's presentation is driverless cars. So, what is a driverless car? A driverless car is basically a vehicle which is capable of moving itself from one place to another place without the assistance of a driver. In other words, with an autopilot system. The features of a driverless car are that it can assist in parking the vehicle, it can maintain the speed of a vehicle, it can stop and move whenever needed, and take any course of action according to its surrounding without the help of its driver. So nowadays, automobile manufacturers such as Ford, General Motors, Tesla, and many other companies are investing billions of dollars in autonomous vehicle uh, driving research. The basic features of these driverless cars are we already have seen the features of driverless cars. What are the needs of driverless cars? In today's time, we can see that car accidents because of the driver's error is one of the major cause of road accidents, and road accidents contribute to 6% of the total deaths in the world per year. Now we will move on to the history of driverless cars. First driverless car was proposed by General Motors, New York in 1939. And after that, the whole journey and evolution of the driverless cars can be seen from this graph on the screen. And, the levels, there are five levels of automation of cars. The first level of automation is contains no automation. Uh, it is it has zero automation, and the driver performs all the driving cars. Initially, the traditional cars, all the cars were of this type. The second level is level one. It is function specific automation. Uh, it is also known as driver assistance automation. In this type of automation, vehicle is controlled by the driver, but some of the driving features assist, are assisted by the vehicle design and its system. The third level of automation is combined function automation or partial automation. In this type of automation, vehicle has combined automated functions like acceleration and steering, but the driver must remain engaged with the driving task and monitor the uh, environment at all times. The third type of automation is limited self-driving automation. In this type of automation, uh, all the driving tasks are done by the vehicle, but at some times in case of emergencies, the driver must be ready to take control of the vehicle. Finally, the last level or fourth level, it is the full self-driving automation. In this type of automation, the car performs all the tasks, driving tasks, and at times of emergency, the car maintains and keeps the control of the car. So here we can see the different types of automation. The first one is everything on, the second is speed off, third is hands off, fourth is eyes off, and the fifth one is mind off. So and uh, now we will now move on to the basic components of driverless cars. The basic components of driverless cars are cameras, radar, GPS, ultrasonic sensors, central computer, DRSC-based receivers, Google Maps, artificial intelligence softwares. So what cameras do in cars? Cameras provides the real-time obstacle detections. Um, yeah. And what radars do? Radar sensors are used to monitor the position of nearby vehicles to avoid collisions. And what lidars do? Um, lidar sensors are yeah, lidar sensors um, uh, receives light or receives waves from GPS, uh, and it gives information about uh, upcoming obstacles. And the next one is GPS, which are with GPS components of the cars. And what GPS components exactly do? They provide the exact locations of nearby traffic and and they warns about upcoming obstacles and all. And the central computer, works as the brain of the vehicle, and it receives information from all the components of the driverless cars and helps uh, helps in directing the vehicle by giving various um, various type of um, and the next one is Google Maps. Google Maps um, interacts with GPS. They Google Maps send signals to GPS, and GPS uh, receives the signals and acts like database. It gives information about traffic in the car, speed limits, upcoming obstacles, directions, etc. And artificial intelligence software. Artificial intelligence software is a new technology. It, uh, it basically works as a human brain, and uh, it helps in decision making processes of the car. So now we can see in the picture the different components which are attached to the car. Now, in this picture, we can see how a lidar see the environmental surrounding of a car. Um, yeah, so now the various applications of driverless cars. Driverless cars are used for intelligent transporting, military applications, and it also helps in transportation in hazardous places where we humans can't afford to go. Shipping, taxi services, public transportation, etc. Uh, so now, what are the advantages of driverless cars? Uh, the main advantage of driverless car, I feel, is that when a driver is driving the car, it can only see in one direction. But when a driverless car works, at that time, there are cameras in all directions, and it helps in looking at all angles, which avoids accidents. Other advantages are it helps in parking, and it avoids traffic jams, and it also gives the driver time to take some rest. And there are many other advantages. Now, the disadvantages. The main disadvantage of the driverless cars is that um, even a small error in the function functions or in the system of a driverless car can lead to severe accidents. Um, so that is the main disadvantage. Apart from that, it is very expensive and it can also lead to greater pollution, loss of privacy, etc. And hacking automotive cars is very much easy, and this can lead to loss of privacy. Also, it is not suitable for present road conditions, especially in India. These are some of the companies which are currently investing in research in this field. Um, these are the recent developments in this field. Now, we will see a case study. A company named Keolis, um, their project, Keolis pilot project in Las Vegas, uh, they launched this project, and in this project they launched a van having a capacity of 8 passengers. Um, it ran on the roads for 6 days a week, up to 8 hours a day in traffic, and it was a successful project. And after that, Las Vegas and Nevada leading the way in improving the rules and regulations uh, for automatic cars and to introduce these driverless cars in public. So the uh, the big question in this is that who will pay for when a driverless car crashes? What happens that whenever a car crashes, the police arrests the driver because it was the driver's error. But if a driverless car um, crashes, who will pay? Because it could be the fault of the GPS, and it could be the fault of the system of the car, or it could be the fault of any manufacturer of the specific component of the car. So this is the main question which arises, that who will pay when a driverless car crashes. So now coming on to the conclusion, we can conclude that driverless cars could prove to be a very beneficial, uh, could be proved to be very beneficial, but not at the present state because uh, it it is very risky to launch driverless cars now at the present state. So these are the uh, areas which can be improved before launching these.